She wouldn't want to be flying around too much. I think we've got rain on the way, haven't we?
Yeah, she'll need a brolly, put it that way. She's well equipped. Yes, so it's feeling very much like April, isn't it, at the moment? Not like last week. A lot of grey skies about, you can see here, but still really pretty photos despite the weather not being that pretty. But if you were lucky, there were some blue skies, but some wet weather and some showers today too. Thank you very much for sending your photos in. So tomorrow it is going to be a cooler feeling day than today, and actually it is going to be pretty windy as well. And whilst we will have a fair bit of rain about, some of us will have very heavy rain, others will have showers, others should stay pretty dry. It's a bit of a postcode lottery tomorrow. And a fair bit of cloud about like today. But if you're lucky, you could see some brighter spells towards the end of the day too. And this is the bigger picture. So you can see we've got this swirling area of low pressure. That's going to bring some of the more unsettled weather over the next 48 hours. Thursday, a bit more respite. It's looking like a pretty decent sunny day on Thursday. And then typically as we head towards the bank holiday weekend, we could see the influence of another weather front coming in. But actually, in terms of how it's looking, it was looking a bit like a washout for bank holiday weekend, but it's looking a bit more optimistic today. So that's good, but we'll keep you up to date on that, obviously. It's a moving picture. Overnight tonight, this is what's happening. So you can see there is a yellow weather warning in place for rain in parts of Cheshire and Merseyside. But not everybody will see rain tonight, but where you do, it could be quite heavy, and we can't rule out the odd rumble of thunder too. Temperatures highs around 9 degrees Celsius. And then tomorrow we will have a fair few showers, some of them quite heavy and persistent, others will stay dry. And you can see towards the north, a lot of rain too, highs around 11 degrees Celsius, a windy day, gusts of up to 42 miles per hour in Littleborough, our new place on the map. And then a much brighter day on Thursday, plenty of sunshine, but you can't rule out the odd April shower, of course. Highs of around 14 degrees Celsius, so not bad at all.
Do you give blood? Have you ever given blood?
You know what, I haven't.
I only ask because a lot of people are talking about it. Julie's taken me to task for being a lapsed blood donor, which I won't be anymore. But a few people have said it's finding the places that are convenient to do it. So. Yeah. There may be a story there. We might have a look at that.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you, Molly. Thank you to you, as always, for your company this evening and whatever you're up to. Have a great evening. Good night.
Good night. Good evening. Well, gone is the sun and the sunny days of last week. This is the picture. April weather is back, so it's going to be a cooler and windier day for tomorrow. And of course, with it being April, we are going to have a fair bit of rain as well. And that is going to be the case overnight too. So we are going to have this band of rain moving from the south to the north. And whilst it's not going to affect everybody where it is going to be pretty heavy. And we can't rule out the odd rumble of thunder. And you can see there actually is a yellow weather warning in place for parts of Cheshire and Merseyside. Lows of around 7 degrees Celsius and a windy night too, and that wind is going to persist into Wednesday. And you can see there is a fair bit of rain about. That yellow weather warning expiring at midday, but especially around the north there is going to be some heavy rain, but we could see some brighter spells towards Manchester and Buxton. Highs of around 11 degrees Celsius, and then the bank holiday looking a little bit more optimistic than it was during this time yesterday. And that's your forecast. Good night.